Hello everyone. Uh, this is a two-part video, and in this video, I'd like to talk to you about experimentation with drugs. Now, when I talk about experimentation, I am not talking about consumption of illegal drugs, but consumption of legal drugs in an experimentation or an experimental fashion. So, here's what I've already done and I've experimented with, which I might make a part of in the subsequent videos. But I have on various instances snorted, that is up the nose, Cinerist, which is a brand name for antihistaminic and anti-congestion drug, which has phenylephrine, chlomiphenol. Pluto himself is on a kind of drug therapy, if you must. He has an ear infection, so not exactly an ear infection, more like some ear irritation, so he's on ear drops for that. He also had a bath yesterday, which is a medicated bath because fleas and whatnot. His shampoo is medicated, so basically we use drugs a lot. And being a medical student, you know a certain bit about drugs, but I wanted to know beyond what's given in the textbook, even because I cannot afford to be a part of a drug experimentation team. So why not do something differently? So what I've done is I've snorted Cinerist, which is a tablet which is technically meant to be taken orally, but because it acts locally on largely on the nasal receptors, I was wondering how much is the absorption through the nose and the local action. Is it faster or not? And to my surprise, it was indeed faster within 15 minutes. Similar to how people would snort cocaine, but I snorted Cinerist. It's a legal drug. I've also snorted Combiflam, which is your generic, brand name, but your usual drug for fevers and aches and whatnot, and that is again significantly faster action and whatnot. In terms of long-term efficacy, I'm not sure, but definitely faster action. Vitamin C tablets, accidentally crushed them up and snorted them too. Tangy taste. Friends of mine added talcum powder to it, and I've snorted that also. Not a pleasant experience, but anyway, so the basic point is, when you snort something up, there is a local irritation, so there is tendency to sneeze, and as a reaction there might be an increased mucus production, which might lead to congestion. But having taken a drug like Cinerist, it in fact opened up my nostrils when I had a cold. Now what I am moving on to consists of two parts. Let's block the name. Yeah, so smoking is injurious to health. Nobody should do that. Yes, no. What I'm instead thinking of doing, I've also burnt coffee, and what I've noticed is that with the burning, the aroma is present. So like you can get either the aroma or the aroma and the caffeine in the smell. So what I was wondering is, can you smoke coffee? Now, why do some drugs act via the respiratory tract? You have the asthma drugs, salbutamol, formoterol. You have inhaled corticosteroids which act. Now, obviously local action, but what I was wondering about is inhalational therapy a good systemic delivery mechanism? Now that's something that I wanted to explore, and that is why I am going to be smoking coffee. Basically, I have coffee powder over here. I shall be making a joint out of it, and I shall be noting the systemic effects. I have with me a electronic BP measuring device over there somewhere, so I shall be checking my BP too, before and after, and it shall be fun. Again, smoking is injurious to health. Marijuana is a controlled substance, illegal substance, should not be smoked. I support neither of them. I don't do either of them. Hell, I don't. Anyway, let's not get into personal opinions, but that's what I plan to do. So my guess is, from what I've researched online, it won't kill me. though it's not a good thing to do, so I don't recommend anyone to do it. Don't try this at home, blah blah blah, you know. But what I want to see is the degree of systemic action that it brings upon. Headaches, increase in BP, tendency to urinate, whatnot. So even though I can't be very scientific about it, because you know it's a subjective phenomena, I shall be using two major criteria to determine. I was thinking of doing a urine volume pre and post test and whatnot, but anyway, two main things: subjective description and an objective scale of BP measurement. 5 minutes before, immediately afterwards, or rather intermittently in the middle, and 5 minutes afterwards, and 10 minutes afterwards, then half an hour afterwards. Yeah, how about that? Okay, so let's get to it. See you in the next video.